If you know somebody making a difference, send James a message on Facebook or email him at james.brown@whiotv.com.
Well, Live Doppler 7 radar scans the skies across the Miami Valley, and there is no active weather currently in our viewing area. But as we get into the second half of tonight, we're going to be dealing with thunderstorms working in, especially north of I-70 is where most of the activity will fall. Notice there is a severe thunderstorm warning that is just outside of our area. The greatest concern with these storms as they move in is the potential for damaging winds. And you'll notice there is this large Boeing line of thunderstorms that stretches from northern Indiana into central Michigan. At this point in time, conditions are still favorable and there's enough energy in the atmosphere for those storms to tap into. And because of that, the National Weather Service just issued a severe thunderstorm watch for Mercer, Auglaize, Shelby, and Logan counties until 6 o'clock in the morning. Again, the primary threat is going to be damaging wind gusts. So if you are headed to bed now, just make sure that you turn on your watches and warning notifications on your WHIO weather app. It will send that notification to you, an audible alert if a warning is issued. Look outside, quiet for us now, and temperatures, as I mentioned, are still warm and it is still muggy. We're at 79 degrees. Our dew point in the upper 60s. There's the fuel for some instability. But plus we have some upper level winds that are enhancing those thunderstorms as they begin to move in. So that's what's going to create that threat tonight. Showers and thunderstorms entering the area as we get towards 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Once we get past that, those thunderstorms are expected to diminish. We'll be looking at more showers and a few rumbles of thunder south of I-70 by daybreak tomorrow. We'll have a little midday lull for you on Saturday. There's 11 a.m. And then tomorrow afternoon, even more thunderstorms are going to fire off. Once again, damaging wind gusts, hail, and even some heavy rain is expected with those storms. They'll be with us into the first part of tomorrow evening. There's 5 p.m. before we start to see those thunderstorms diminishing a bit into Saturday night. Severe weather outlook for the weekend, damaging wind gusts, hail, and heavy rain, not only for Saturday, but there is a low-end risk for another severe thunderstorm on Sunday as well. So the environment is primed and ready to go for us both days this weekend. You certainly want to pay attention to the weather if you have plans to be out and about. So for your Saturday, we should have some showers and thunderstorms, especially as we get towards 7 a.m., I-70 and south. Now before that, we have those ongoing thunderstorms through the night. At lunchtime, warm and muggy, we should be mainly dry, but then as we move back into the afternoon hours, thunderstorm chances will increase once again. On Sunday, we'll start out with a stray shower, perhaps some thunderstorms by midday, and then they'll start to push to the south as we dry out for your Sunday afternoon. So here's a look at Sunday. As I mentioned, a few showers perhaps early on in the morning. As we get towards lunchtime or so, we'll see a few pop-up showers and storms redeveloping. There's 2:30 in the afternoon, and then as we move towards late afternoon and early evening, we'll get some somewhat drier weather that prevails and moves back into the area. Rainfall for this weekend, we're talking about anywhere between a half an inch to an inch in most locations, but there is that possibility that we could see as high as 1.5 inches, maybe an isolated 2-inch rain total, and that's when the threat for some minor flooding comes in as well. 5-day forecast, we'll have a few more thunderstorms at times on Monday and Tuesday. It's going to be very warm and muggy into the middle of next week.
Thanks, McCall. Today, the House of Representatives passed a historic bill that would make the District of Columbia the nation's 51st state. But lawmakers say this is just the beginning. That's because the Constitution says D.C. should be a neutral ground where lawmakers from all states can meet and govern. Also, if D.C. becomes a state, it would give the largely Democratic region a voting representative and 2 senators. The Republican-led Senate and White House have vowed to stop this effort. Technology is keeping